Yo.
Where is my...
I was gonna get the backpack, but I realized I needed to do laundry. And I don't like taking the big backpack and the laundromat. Didn't I start it? What are you talking about?
Jeffy J says TT.
We're gonna go. We got to go. We got to go. We got to go.
Bogziller says, do you ever watch yourself app on that security camera?
No. Would you?
Bogziller says, I do it in the mirror, no camera.
No camera? That's weird.
Restreambot says YouTube. Botrix has correctly joined the channel.
Doing it in front of the mirror? That's weird to me. Cuh. I think my mornings I'm like I'm back around 212, which is good. Like when I'm full, I think about like I'm 214, 215 when I'm full. Yeah. Cuh. What in the butt? What in the butt?
Junbris says what's good.
What's good, Cuh? How you doing?
Junbris says same cuh.
Same.
Jimmy Appa says resident sleeper.
Why? I just came on.
Junbris says chilling on my Saturday morning.
Chilling like a villain. I think I need cash or something, right? I don't think I have quarters. I need more quarters. I need cash. I got rid of my cash by giving it to the
Bob
tip.
Sealer says at Jimmy Appa, I forgot about that.
To the tip. I gave my cash to a tip. To a tip jar. To the person yesterday. Now I have no cash. I need to get cash out. Do I have like a bag of quarters? We could buy some cash. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Lolo. Looking for some quarters. If I have any extras anywhere. Alexa, turn off light.
Okay.
Bob Sealer says, have you burped in training yet?
No. I mean, in my mouth, but you can't hear me. Very lightly and slow. Oh, there's flies now in here. I cannot stand flies.
Junbris says in my mouth.
No. Damn it. When it's like extra humid, freaking flies come. When it's like hella humid. I hate flies. I don't know how they come in. I literally keep the doors closed on purpose and the windows closed, but they don't come in. Okay. Let's see. Do I have my detergent in the car? I think so, right? Do you guys put like the dry detergent and the wet detergent, or just do one or the other, or both? They have both, but I don't know which one's better, honestly.
Cheffy J says 11.
Jesus. Oh, I don't have the bottle open? The bottle's closed. What? 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 Okay, baby.
Jumper says what?
It's a crybaby. Why are you crybaby?
Meow, 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 meow. Meow,
Cheffy
meow,
J
meow,
says
meow,
scene
meow.
successfully switched to
Meow.
PVT.
What's up, Yogi? What's up, Bug? Bog. Jimmy? Or Jimmy?
Lady Styletto
What's
says
up?
howdy.
What's up, lady? We're gonna do laundry right
L
now.
turn L
lady.
says we're dirt.
What's up, Tart? We're gonna do laundry and then we're gonna come back.
L turn L says are you pooping?
No, we're going outside right now. I'm about to drive to the laundromat. I don't have it working washer
Lady
and dryer.
Styletto says what?
Oh,
For
I need
real.
Quarters. Yeah, I need quarters.
Bob Sealer says, do you own 56 pairs of underwear? Jumper says, going to get some grub. Lady Styletto says, are you washing bedding as well? L turn L says, I hate
No, I don't have.
Jumper says, washing stream.
I don't have any. I I don't have enough
El
space.
Tardell says I just bought new underwear.
There's only 1 hour left until the machines shut off at 9 o'clock. I can't do the bed in time.
El Tardell says I want to pay someone to do my laundry.
I mean, if you got the money, you can. I don't got the money to do
Bob
that.
Sealer says if you don't own 56 pairs of underwear and it's been 55 days since you last did laundry, how does that work?
I reuse it. I'm a
Jimmy Alpha
recyclist.
says, how was work, Daddy?
I mean, I don't work at work. Not yet. I'm a trainee. I'm just absorbing information. That's it. Is that real work?
John Briss says productive.
I don't know if that's real work or not.
Lady Stiletto says if you wash your culo, but then sleep in dirty bedding, you are still stinky.
No.
Bob Sealer says wait, you reuse your underwear?
Yes.
Like turn them inside out.
No.
John Briss says at Lady Stiletto. Coffee for Joe says is he shitting?
No.
Jimmy Alpha says does Andy ever wash his sheets?
I don't have quarters in here. I have to go get quarters, and that's going to cost more time now. I wish laundromats got more advanced with their technologies. Oh, there's quarters right here.
Lady Stiletto says oh dear lord. Bog Sealer says can you explain? Sorry I'm not a scumbag and don't understand.
The thing is that when you're poor, you have to make
Lady Stiletto says save me twinsy at Coffee for Joe.
You have to make decisions.
El Tardell says I need more info about the dirty underwear reusage.
You have to make decisions.
Zigishnin says can you immediately start saving money for a clothes washer for your house?
That's like
Coffee for Joe
that's
says
like
that Lady
$1,000.
Stiletto washer.
It's like $1,000.
Bog Sealer says at Jimmy Alpha he's never washed them in the year. I've been watching. He's always had a reason why he doesn't wash them.
Yes.
Coffee for Joe says at Lady Stiletto I mean hi. John Briss says we need a washer. Coffee for Joe says get the Temu portable washer. Jimmy Alpha says so why don't you wash your sheets, Ka?
No, thank you.
Scentless_apprentice says congrats on finishing the first week of work with no drama and not getting fired.
No drama?
Bog Sealer says being poor has to do with personal hygiene and wearing dirty underwear. Lady Stiletto says at Coffee for Joe I took a shower as soon as I got home.
No drama.
Coffee for Joe says tie for not being stinky at Lady Stiletto. Spo Yogi says at Scentless_apprentice.
Spell yogi.
El Tardell says I take one once a week. El Tardell says it's healthy. Jimmy Alpha says hashtag freezer. Zigishnin says you are dirtier than I got when I was out of my mind.
Really?
Bog Sealer says hashtag freezer. Lady Stiletto says when I was poor, I still did laundry.
You're dirtier than what than I got when I was out of my mind. When were you out of your mind, Ziggy? What's up, Ziggy? What's up, Coffee? How you guys doing?
Chevy J says seen successfully switched to live.
Sorry.
John Bruce says I don't think you are poor really. Jimmy Alpha says that Lady Stiletto won't get in your bed unless you wash the sheets.
I've been living.
Jimmy Alpha says lying.
I've been
John
living.
Bruce says you got a house and food cup.
I mean, I didn't buy the house. I'm saying I mean I could sell the house and I won't be poor obviously anymore. If I sell it at a market rate. So yeah, my income has been poor my whole life. I've been in like under 40,000 my whole life, which is
Jimmy Alpha
absolute
says
trash.
exactly you got the house for free cup.
Which is absolute
Jimmy
trash.
Alpha says what a bozo.
Which is absolute trash. Well, the thing is that when you have a house, you don't earn money. You earn equity.
Zigishnin says off and on through the days, but really my memorable experience was years-long psychosis and that's what I'm comparing.
If you decide to sell the house. Houses are expensive maintenance. But the whole idea...
Jimmy Alpha says if you take care of the house, yeah.
The whole idea is to like resell it. But
Jumper says, why don't you get 2 jobs? Save a bit and then go back to 1 job.
no, if I do
Jimmy
2
Appa
jobs,
says your house looks
but
like a drug den.
technically I do
Coffee
have.
for Joe says at Zigishni now you just have a dirty mind.
Technically, I do have 2 jobs unofficially. I have 1 job now, taking 40 hours of 40 hours plus 16 hours of driving. So commuting hours, 16 hours commuting per week, and then 40 hours per week. So I lost what?
Jumper says I had once 2 jobs.
I lost 56 hours of my life. I lose 56 hours of my
Jumper
life.
says when I was 17.
So in 56 hours of my life, I get.
Coffee for Joe says I can't sleep in a dirty sheet.
I don't get that much
If it's
money.
super hot, I shower before bed to not feel sticky.
I don't get that much money out of it, honestly. So 56 hours I lose, but my second
Jimmy
job.
Appa says that's nice, Andy.
My second job is to hopefully get some entrepreneurial.
El Tardell says, wait, do you have a degree?
A degree that's not worth anything unless I get a 4-year degree. I have a 2-year degree right now. Yes. Subtart. Yes, I have a 2-year degree in advertising design, which other people could call as graphic design. But it's concentrated into just advertising design. It's a
El
specialized.
Tardell says hi.
It's a specialized college degree. It's a 2-year degree, but 2-year degrees don't have any value in the United States anymore, unless it's like a very high demand market. Graphic design is not in high demand, honestly. It's a very, very low demand because you're competing globally now.
Jimmy Appa says wasted money on a BS degree.
So you're competing globally because you're basically competing with people who are in India, Philippines, and stuff like that, because they could do graphic design too. Anyone could do graphic design in the whole world. So you're competing globally for that position.
Auxiliar says, why didn't you get a bachelor's?
Because
Zigishnian says, what's worth more?
at that time,
100 credits in a 4-year institution with no degree or a 2-year degree.
at the time, it would cost me another $40,000 in debt, which I didn't want to add. Now it's $80,000 for the same thing. So it doubled. The cost doubled. Wait, why am I going to Giant? I mean, I do want to buy fish, but not right now. So yeah, and the reason why I got it wasn't just to get employed. It was to use the skills that I learned in college and reapply it towards my employment, like my employment.
Auxiliar says I'd rather spend an extra 40K than stay making 40K max.
Yeah, but no, it's not. The thing is that the reason why I went to college was because I had a GED and had no value. So I went to college to have something to fall back on, as I was pursuing entrepreneurship. So the college degree was a backup.
Auxiliar says you are extremely misguided, my boy. Your brain betrays you.
No, the thing is that you don't want me to do entrepreneurship. It's just like my mom. And you're saying like anyone who does entrepreneurship or people who are extroverts and professional sellers. I'm not a professional seller. I have ideas. I have concepts that sellers don't have. Sellers have they could generate the income, but they don't have the idea generation. They don't have the concepts. They don't have the creativity. I have the creativity side. Sellers have the making money side. That's what I'm missing. And usually creative people like me, they don't have the ability to sell because they're creatives. It's a completely different side of the brain. When you're creative and you're a seller, it's completely different people. It's 2 different people. But I don't have partners. I don't have friends who are down to partner with me and make money. You know. Unfortunately. So I don't know how to figure it out because like there is no classes that you could learn sales. I don't know how to learn sales. And the classes that do sales, like sales coaching, there's from what I've been told, they're all like fake classes. Like you don't learn shit. It's just scams. So I could spend like $3,000 in doing sales courses.
Sunless_apprentice says a graphics designer in India may not have the right cultural, commercial, and aesthetic influences for what an entrepreneur needs in the United States.
Yeah, but the thing is that
I see designers in law getting work all the time.
Yeah, but the thing is that a lot of entrepreneurs.
Jimmy Appa says he's not a designer cop.
Oh jeez. A lot of entrepreneurs today, they don't have a lot of money, so like they go to Fiverr, and all the 80%, 90% of Fiverr are people in India, Philippines, Vietnam, like all the third world countries are on those websites. And a lot of employers or whatever entrepreneurs go on there because they don't have a lot of money. They don't have $10,000 budgets. You know what I mean? They have $100 budget. That's their budget. But then the thing is that when you tell people that, is that when you're an entrepreneur and you don't have much of a budget, you don't have much capital, people say like, don't start a business if you can't afford it. I think that's stupid thinking, in my opinion. People who say that, it's like telling someone to just go kill yourself because you can't do what you want to do. You know, that's what they're saying. But it's not an option for entrepreneurs. Like, people who live and breathe want to be an entrepreneur. That's all I want to do. You know what I mean? Is working for employers is not an option, really. It's not an option. Like, when entrepreneurs like me work for employers, it's just one stepping stone to the end game. And the end game is to be an entrepreneur. I don't want to help my employer to make more money while I make peanuts. Fuck that. It's not the goal. It's just one stepping stone onto the top of a mountain. Yeah, a lot of people say it's not realistic to be an entrepreneur, especially if you grew up poor. You have to stay poor, basically. A lot of people tell me that. You grow up poor, you stay poor, and you stay there forever. That's just how it is.
Jono__ says, is Andy hangry?
No, the thing is that everyone is trying to. Everyone don't. A lot of people don't like entrepreneurs. But the thing is that no matter what, there's nothing gonna change my mind. My family hates it. My friends hate it. But that's normal. I'm trying to be an entrepreneur. Everyone hates you, basically. I hate this watch. My tripod in the car. Did I forget my tripod in the car? Yeah, I forgot my tripod. What's up, Dimitri? What's up, Shadow? What's up? Thank you for cheers. Wally's? What do you mean Wally's? What's Wally?
Jono__ says, like I said, why didn't you want to work with Snoop on a shirt idea?
Huh?
It would be a good one DT style. Was it because he was SF?
What? No. He didn't reach out to me. He didn't DM me. And I can't compete with the big corporations. It's not an option. I can't compete with big corporations. My price would be probably doubled on top of big corporation prices. Well, something sort of did already, in his behalf.
Jimmy says no one asked you to compete, huh? Consular says that Shadow__ and has to outsource basically everything. The only thing he has is the press.
Yes, the press.
So it would make sense financially for Snoops.
Yes, the press, but it depends on the design. If he has the design, it's a lot easier. I don't have to outsource the design. I didn't. didn't DM me.
__ says you were trying. Not the scam from this one in here.
The customer didn't DM me.
Toronto __ says I respect it. Jimmy Alpha says you need the experience working with customers now.
The customer didn't even contact me. His friends contacted me.
Says is your hero.
No, his friends contacted me. When I work directly with the customer, it's completely different. When his friends contact me, it's a different interaction. Customer interactions are one type of interaction, but when their friends contact me, it's a completely different interaction. Oh, I know. You're saying things. I hate it when it's Fabio. Fabio like hair don't look cool for me. It feels weird. See, the thing is that I suck at with sales is that I hate approaching customers. No, I said I could do it. I just said I couldn't compete on price. That's it. I said I couldn't compete on price. I said I could do it, but it'll be my prices, not the prices that the competitors are doing, which is half of my price at least, maybe more. I can't compete. But as long as he's comfortable spending double, then I can do it. You know. Yes, that's the hard part with me, because like it feels weird approaching people, approaching customers. It feels weird. Like for example, all these leads that Poultry sent to me about video camera operator, I could do the job, but the thing is, like, logistically speaking, like for Akeem, he's in New York City. Logistically speaking, I could do it, but will it cost him more or less if he hired me? It'll cost him a lot more, because he has to cover my travel. I mean, if he didn't cover travel, then, and if he only paid me for my time, I'll lose out all that money. I'll lose all of it on the travel. So it wouldn't make sense for him to work with me, logistically speaking. You know what I mean? Like all the opportunities I do see, basically I have to take a pay cut in order to make it work. A negative profit, basically. I'll do a negative profit. Why is that water in here? Which one is it? Liquid bleach? No. I don't know which one's which. I forget my quarters in the car. I think I forgot my quarters. Balance sheet? Not really. Yeah, I forgot my quarters in the car. I forgot my quarters in the car. Shit. I hate it when I forget shit. No, I know. Like, always at the beginning, when you're starting out with anything, you have to take a pay cut, essentially. You have to do a negative profit in order to gain long-term purpose, and then you profit long-term. But short-term losses, long-term gains. It's basically. The thing is that I can't afford short-term losses right now. All I could do is short-term gains is I can afford.
Apprentice says you put the costs. He just pays you whatever he pays anyone else. Whatever.
Yeah. You foot the costs. He pays you whatever. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. It'll be worth it. But the thing is that it will have to be on my timeline, which is not good. When you tell a streamer that the camera guy has his own timeline, you have to obey that timeline. Lol. They only could be in New York on weekends now, not on weekdays. Who else was another one? Big Cocoa Buns was looking for an editor. But I think that specific with editing, I'm not really confident. I lack confidence in editing. Reels at least. I lack confidence in reel editing. Do I put cold or warm? Yeah. She needs a short form editor. But she's been taking a break from streaming. Oh no, I need another quarter. I'm missing one quarter. Shit. I gotta find another quarter in the car.
Could easily handle it.
Now she's chill, but the thing is that she's also the client, and you have to do like her style of editing, obviously. You can't just do it on your own style. That's normal. She's been MIA basically. She basically took a huge break from streaming. Mental break. So I don't know if she's gonna respond if you message her. She's full-time streamer. But she was thinking about quitting.
Fish Friday off.
She was
used ton tuna all day back in the day.
What's up, Q4? She was thinking about quitting.
CMNYC TV says, "Hi Andy, what your cheat meal for your workouts?"
I think she wanted to go back to like doing like employment work because it's more secure than doing content.
What's poppin' TV as a dude?
What's poppin'? She was debating about that, going back to doing full-time work. She's a good streamer. I can understand the anxiety of like not having the money consistently. Did I lose my quarters? Oh no. It's $2.75. I thought it was $2.50. Hold on. I'm trying to find more money. I don't have enough money right now. I need one more quarter now. I'm missing a quarter. I don't have a specific cheat meal. I don't have specific cheat meals. I just do high carb. That's not real cheating. My lifestyle has changed where I avoided a lot more sugars. I avoided processed and ultra processed foods. So I remove ultra processed and processed. The only thing processed I do like a lot. I don't have it a lot, but I like it a lot. It was bacon and anything bread product, any bread products really. Any bread products I love. Anything bread like Bon Bono.
Apprentice says she doesn't try to milk or exploit her viewers, so it must be harder to make money despite everyone knowing who she is.
I don't know what you mean by exploit. She does have like goals, like stream goals, and she tells chat we'll go somewhere, and as long as we hit the sub goal, or we'll go somewhere as long as we hit the dono goal. I mean, I don't know if that's exploited or not.
Gamerpool 474 PH says just get smoothie if you're working out.
No, smoothie is like very fatty, very sugary. I mean, that's what I'm doing, like natural sugar. Like, fruits, that's it. I need to consume more vegetable smoothies.
_apprentice says yeah, she has normal goals.
Yeah.
Gamerpool 474 PH says you just don't add sugar, dog.
I never add sugar. I need cash for the.
Says at _apprentice she needs to go to Andy's school of scamming.
I don't scam. I need cash for the whatchamacallit, the dryer. I just realized that. Lord.
_apprentice says at Batu.
There's no PNC ATM in here. I'm fucked. So I'll do cash back.
Fukio says, oh shit, Rogan and Sunless in the same street. This will be better than the Olympics. Haha.
Bye, Karen.
I have to buy the fish now to try to get cash back. Oh, who's in the Olympics? Rovin and Scentless in the same stream. Where's Rovin? Who's Rovin?
Gamerpool 474 PH says at Kyokufofio F Olympics 2024 it's the worst.
Why you say that? Give it a view. Fish. Okay. This stuffed salmon. That's weird. Okay. This is the worst. Oh, it's cod. I thought it was tilapia. I don't like cod that much, honestly. Cod is okay at best. Tilapia. I wish they had wild.
Kyokufofio says skateboarding was dope.
Yeah, I wish they had wild salmon here, honestly. Guess we'll get some of this. Is skin on? Yeah, skin on. It's not that bad. I mean, it's $10.99 per pound. Hold on, I need to check
Yogi says 11 per pound.
Wow. Yeah, it's $11 per pound. And this is $9.45. There's a 0.86 pounds. 0.86.
Kyokifokyo says as long as your eggplant is good at Gamer Bowl, 474 pH.
What else do I need? I don't know what else I need. Should I take the rotten fruit basket? Rotten.
Spoyoki says 9.50 is better than 11.
Should I take the
Gamer Bowl 474 pH says at Kyokifokyo are you pause.
Kyokifokyo? Checking the rotten stuff. I like rotten food. Ooh, rotten avocado. Yummy. Rotten avocado is always tasty. This one's not that bad actually. This one's not good at all. This one's not good. This is okay. This is okay.
Spoyoki says, did you defrost your freezer cup?
No. Oh yeah, I did. You missed it. Ages ago. We were at the Giant. Some of them was okay.
Bob Sealer says, is this the local food bank?
No. Few. There's a lot of grapes actually. I don't know why that grapes always make me poop a lot. Is that normal?
Spoyoki says it's a Giant?
Yes, Giant. Is it normal that the red grapes make me poop?
Spoyoki says grapes are good roughage.
It's $2.45 for this giant bag. It's on sale. It's old. Is it possible to get cash back here? I don't know. We'll see. I need cash back. Let's see if we can get cash back. Here.
Spoyoki says I got some plums. They are great.
Really? I like plums. That's my favorite. One of my favorites.
If you have your Giant card, please scan it now. Please follow the instructions on the pin pad. Your Giant card has been accepted.
I don't know if we can get cash back on this, but we'll see.
Place your item in the bagging area. Scan coupon list. Your total is 11. Please wait. System processing. Please follow the instructions on the pin pad.
Let's see what we cash out. Oh, I get $20. Let me see, get $10. $10. Yes, $10. Approved. Oh, I got $10 cash back.
Thank you for shopping at Giant.
Awesome. That's $10 cash back.
Gamer Pool 474 pH says, wait by the ice at Giant.
What? Wait, why the AI said Giant? Because we're at Giant. That's a grocery store name. Brand name. Alright, let's get some quarters now. code to avoid ATM fees. Always go to the grocery store or supermarket to get cash back. 20 minutes. So yeah, if you go to the laundromat and you need coins, don't use the ATM. Save yourself $5 or $10 fee. Go to the supermarket, buy something, cash back. Always. I'm surprised they had cash back on the self-serve.
Liverpool 474 PH says church enjoyer.
I don't go to church. I don't believe in religion. Alright, 20 minutes, I'll be done. I would just chill here.
Yogi says I've never done cashback. What is it?
You just go to the supermarket or whatever store that has cashback, and then you just select cashback, the amount of money, and you get money back. The cash, you get cash in hand from either the cashier or the machine. If the machine, not a lot of machines have cash, but some machines do, like the self-service.
Gamerpool 474 PH says, I go to church not for the relegation, I go to church for our God, Jesus Christ.
No, thank you.
Yogi says, how do you pay? Local says Cheffy stopped by the Twitch headquarters and beat someone's as for messing up the Twitch mobile app. Yogi says debit.
Yes, debit credit card. Yeah, as long as it has a major credit card logo on
Yogi
it.
says, are you doing a larger debit transaction to get the cash? Jay Duberty says, what's on the menu tonight?
I don't think I could have gotten
Liverpool
just.
474 PH says,
I could have gotten cheap. I could have gotten some cheap, but I needed salmon anyways, and I needed maybe some grapes, I guess. I was looking around the rotten fruit. Blue, you know you can't see that. It's against TOS. I'm being nice to you, cuz you're cool. Just gotta be careful with TOS, cuz. TOS. What's up, Jay? Do maybe it's on the menu. It's Fish Friday. We do salmon. I normally do salmon almost every Friday, unless I get really bored and I do cod. But I don't like cod that much, honestly. Salmon is my favorite fish to cook. Like, absolute favorite. I'm thinking about eating some sweet potato with it again.
Yogi says, so basically you avoid withdrawal fees by paying at the supermarket.
Yeah, you buy something from the supermarket and you get cash back. As long as you buy something. I think you can buy it.
474
No, there's no minimum, really.
Because God is good all the time.
I guess the minimum is like the cheapest thing you could buy in the store, I guess. Which is like usually candy. And I can't eat candy anymore. It's definitely not good for me. It's candy is like super processed. Unless it's dark chocolate candy. That's how you get around the whole little thing. Dark chocolate is the healthiest of the least healthiest, I guess, right? Yes. If you get candy, you get dark chocolate, because that's a little bit healthier. Right, Sentless? But yeah. Today I went to the sushi spot again, and I saw they had like a camera crew over there, which surprised me because like they should have done this like I guess a little bit before, but I'm not too sure.
Gamerpool 474 PH says, I heard NYC is getting worst weather. Are you good at Cheffy?
They don't have I'm not in New York. They don't have a website either. It's like, you know. I want to put up my work up there, but the thing is, like, right now, I don't think I could afford to buy the piece that I want to put up right now. After TwitchCon, then I could afford it. I think. After TwitchCon, I'll hopefully they have space for me. I'm pretty sure the wall will get filled up quicker. So when they relaunched the restaurant with the new owners, it wasn't that busy.
474 PH says, I thought you're from NYC.
Originally, yes. I live in Pennsylvania right now for the last almost 20 years. Yeah.
Extra Big Shit says, do you know Carpsy?
No, I don't. What's up, Extra? So the first day of the restaurant, it wasn't that busy, honestly. I think they weren't sure at all, because I don't know if they put in. I don't think they put much money into advertising the relaunch. They didn't even work with the local chamber, which is really, really weird. I would have had the chamber. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of the chamber, honestly, but it does send a bulletin out to all the businesses in the area who are members of the chamber, and they'll do the ribbon cutting and shit like that. They didn't do that. It would have been in the newspaper too. So that's my only critique, basically, about the new owners. The new owners are multiple owners. I think they're brothers, and I think they're my age, maybe a little bit younger, actually. They're all working together, as it looks like, which is good. I mean, I was a little bit surprised not seeing that many people there, but sort of not surprised, because like this town is mostly Dominican people, and Dominican people do not like sushi unless it's like cooked sushi.
474 PH says Missouri mystery and missing her.
That's just cooked sushi.
Extra Big Shit says you should fill your car with as many ribeyes as possible and release a pack of dogs inside of them.
Why would I do that? That sounds dangerous. I don't want the dogs to hurt each other. It sounds like you have experience with dog fighting rings. No, thank you. I have no interest in a dog fighting ring. That is not entertainment. Lady, are you there, lady? Lady. Are you lurking, lady? The drive to work is a little bit annoying, but I'm starting to get used to it now. A little bit. My drive to my other job, my other call centers, was a lot easier. Not counting the remote, obviously. Before I did a remote, like full-time remote, my drive was an hour each way, but it was like almost straight shot, like on an interstate. It was super easy, honestly. It was just mostly straight. But now I'm not on an interstate, so
Yogi says 1 hour drive is about as max as I would do.
Yeah, right now I'm doing about 40 minutes in the morning, 45 minutes when I get out of work in the afternoon, which is not that bad. But the thing is that it's like this, you know? Like, it's a windy road, and it's not straight. It's not like an interstate. Interstate driving, it's a lot easier for me. It's super easy to drive on interstate. But it's designed to be easy.
Yogi says I'm committed to a 20 to 40 min bike ride.
Bike ride is different. I'm talking about driving. It's like if anyone drove on an interstate is meant to be easy driving, like fast.
Skursky Peggle 87 says my grandfather, an experienced angler, always said that if you poop in the lake first, you will catch the biggest fish. Spo Yogi says get good tires.
Yeah, I don't have good tires. I have Walmart tires. Lol. Walmart. I have Walmart tires. Spalmart. Wally World tires. Wally World. So, I don't know. Hopefully, I don't get into any accidents. What I was worried about driving on this route is I would fall asleep and I don't turn fast enough. You know what I mean? I could get in a car crash where it could probably kill me. That's my biggest worry driving this route. There's so many turns, you know. But the other job that I was gonna apply for and I thought I was gonna get, I'm pretty sure I would have gotten it, was an hour drive, like straight. It wasn't straight shot, but it was like an hour drive, but it was more windier, and it was more south than this job. But I get a little bit more money on this job. I think you get $1 more.
Spo Yogi says I want to know what's the cheapest phone stream rig I could pull together without a belay box.
Probably Google Pixel. Probably. They heat up a lot in the summertime. It depends where you are, though. If you're like in the East Coast, it should be fine. Northeast, not Southeast. If you're northeast of the USA, you should be fine with the Google Pixel. But I would recommend like a used S23 or S21 or 22, whatever. Or I use iPhone 13 or 14 or 15. Those are preferred for like more visually appealing stream, but they suck at multitasking. They can't do alerts. So you would definitely have to have a chat phone that's an Android. So if you want to like have like an actual rig for a phone rig, having an Android phone for your chat and alerts, and having stream on an iPhone like this is a setup. This is perfect setup. This is the ideal setup for phone streaming. With my speaker.
Yogi says Moblin on iPhone 16, a secondary chat phone.
No, there is no iPhone 16 yet. What are you talking about? There is no 16. Which version do you have? Which iPhone do you have? Did you mean 15? You have 15? Pretty sure that 16 didn't come out yet. No, it's not even announced. It'll get announced probably in June.
Yogi says the TBD one.
Yeah, that's the one that's coming out next year. When was the 15 that came out? What
Yogi
month?
says I have in say 3 presently.
Huh? SE3, is that like the iPhone? Oh, that's not gonna work. The SE is not good enough.
NYC TV says iPhone 16 coming out on September. I'm gonna buy one.
September this year?
Yogi says it's coming out September.
This year or next year? Didn't the 15 just come out this year? I don't remember. I forgot what year it should come out. Or what month of the year? What month of the time of the year they come out?
Sunless_apprentice says if you are capable of setting up a home or cloud server, Moblin on the iPhone is the best in my opinion.
Yes, it is.
NYC TV says this year. Lady Stiletto says I had Colombian bread that looked like pan, the bono, but there was cheese in it. What are those called?
Pan de bono? It was probably not done right. It was probably not done right.
Yogi says the mainline iPhones are always released in September.
Okay, I didn't know that. Main flagship, you mean? Flagship phones. That's what you mean. I'm thinking about
NYC TV says I'm getting the 16.
When the new Samsung comes out, the 20, which one? The 25, right? I'm gonna get the 25 when it comes out. I'm gonna like use my upgrade though, but my upgrade should be done by then, honestly. So it's gonna come out in March. So I'm gonna get the Android. I'm still keeping this for as a backup stream phone. But that's
Yogi
gonna
says
be
the non-say variety, which comes out in spring.
Oh yeah, SE is trash. It's only for people who just need basic phones. Yeah, basic iPhones. But yeah, you definitely need to learn how to do no ops or pay someone to install no ops for you, which it's not that expensive, honestly. I think I don't know his prices, but I think you could pay Beck, at least Beck, and he'll install no ops for you. For like what, $50, $60? I don't know. Don't quote me. He has a website. He has a website. I forgot the website though. But he can install it for you.
Yogi says I love my say. I never have to worry about it breaking BQs. It wasn't 1,000.
Yeah, no. It's good for basic use of a phone. If you want to stream on it, it's not ideal. I don't think it would work. It will be really, really difficult to stream on it. It'll like overheat a lot faster. Your battery would die quicker.
Yogi says it's the same chip as the iPhone 13.
Yeah, but it'll die fast. That's one thing, and it'll overheat quicker. Those are the two major issues you would have if you streamed on it. And the camera, obviously, the camera won't be as good. Those are 3 issues. Sorry, 3 issues.
Chado__ says hey, love your streams. Let's connect on Discord at Chat 13 together. We can boost your channel's awareness and grow your audience. Exited to meet you. Yogi says it could be a good chat phone.
Yeah. No.
Mama Give Him a Milk
No.
says hey.
I just realized.
Love your streams.
Let's
connect on Discord.
I was
at
gonna
Chat 13
say.
together.
I just realized SE is an iPhone, so like, I knew you were talking about iPhones, but like, then you say it's could be good chat phone, but it's not. It technically, yes, it should be fine, but the thing is that you won't have alerts. That's what I mean. iPhone and alerts don't work together well. It has to be Android OS. Now, if you could do like a way to like a virtual, if you could figure out a way to do a virtual PC setup, a virtual Android setup on your iPhone, then maybe it could work. But it's very unlikely because it's SC. It needs a lot of RAM. It needs a good enough RAM, basically. iPhones don't like playing sound alerts unless it's like a .wav file. If it's .mp3, it will not. It usually has issues playing them, from what I've experienced and seen it in the IRL world. It cannot be a file that's .mp3. Other files I'm not too sure, but for sure it should work with .wav files. So unless you want to spend your time converting all the sound files for your sound alerts for your alerts and shit like that.
So Yogi says okay. So we need an iPhone. Throw a cheap Android like a Pixel 8a.
Yeah, it should be fine.
__ says HFEJ, you excited for CM NYC TV return to streaming on August 3rd tonight.
I mean, he should have been on. I think he should have been on last night, in my opinion. But yeah, tonight's fine. CMNYC, CMNYC. How many breaks does CM take a year? He takes a month off, right, for Dominican Republic every year, right? Normally. I think I've never been on a break longer than like 2 days.
CM NYC TV says I'll be on tonight 12 a.m.
Cool. I think the most I took in a break from stream was 2 days, like straight. I think I was sick. Yeah, I was sick with COVID, and that's like the longest time I was not streaming. I think it was like 2 days, right, or more.
Says CM leaves his high-rise apartment hour exactly 4 times a month.
Yes.
Lady Styletto says I forgot. I'm going on a cruise this month.
Where you going? You going to Caribbean islands, the islands. Island boy.
Lady Styletto says Caribbean. Yogi says you forgot you have a cruise.
Yeah, I mean, I understand why. I mean, if you overthink, or you overthink about travel, it'll just make you nervous. In my opinion.
Lady Styletto, that sounds amazing. Lady Styletto says I know. A short one. Just 4 days.
Just what? Just 4 days? Just what? 4 days? Just 4 days? Sorry.
Lady Styletto says that's from why I forgot. Yogi says at Lady Styletto it's hurricane season. Lady Styletto says at Sunless_apprentice I hope so.
2 minutes, chat. It's hurricane season? No, it's not. Depends where. But is it hurricane season for Caribbeans? I don't know. But hurricane season don't start for Florida until like September, right? Or late August, right? I mean, it could make it cheaper if it's around hurricane season. They might get less bookings. Did you book it or was it through work? You don't have to say if you don't feel comfortable.
Put it in my hand. Put it in my hand. Put it in my hand.
you booked it? Oh, that's nice. Is it one of those was it a special cruise or was it with like normal people? Was it like a themed cruise? Babuzia?
Lady Styletto says it was a last-minute thought.
Oh. If you don't mind me asking, how much was it? Maybe I should go on a cruise. But the thing is, like,
Styletto says it's all inclusive.
the thing is that if I go on a cruise, I have to go on a cruise that has Starlink. Then I can stream it. Hopefully they won't notice me though, streaming it. I really want to stream on a cruise that has Starlink, because I doubt I can stream it. I don't want to be alone. I don't want to be alone on a cruise. Maybe I should go with someone. Oh, imagine if I went with CM. Oh my god, that would be torture. Imagine if I can't stream on a cruise and I have to spend time 24 hours a day for like a week with CM. That'd be insane.
Wait a minute. You can buy two.
CM NYC TV says LOL. Spo Yogi says it's just Ferrari in all directions on a cruise. Have you seen the Merchant Marine? Spo Yogi says Warren G.
So 217.
CM NYC TV says bro is just a chill guy, not crazy.
Yeah, no, you tell.
He said he was giving it up.
I need someone who's crazy. That's what I mean. I need someone who's not boring like me.
Why do you want it so bad? Why do you want
Which streamer I would go to? I mean, go with. If I went with Dasher, he would make it fun. I think he would make it fun if we went on a cruise with Dasher. I mean, he's miserable sometimes, or a lot of times on stream, but I think he knows how to party a lot better than me. That's for sure. If I went with Dasher to a party, like a cruise, he would make it fun. I can feel it.
CM NYC TV says OH, I got you. That can be crazy. When I'm drunk and dance. Watch that with CTV. Dasher and one.
Hold on. Five minutes. Why is this one? Let's try.
let me talk? No. No, let me talk.
I'd watch that mostly TV Dasher and Wandy. I mean, I think we would get lit. If I could find a cruise that has Starlink, and it's not more than like $1,000. I mean, $1,000 is a lot of money.
What other places do cash back? Would Walgreens do it too?
Yes, Walgreens, Walmart, any supermarket. Most supermarkets, unless it's like a small brand, like a non-chain. If it's like a non-chain, like local business, they most likely won't do cash app. But usually chains, like chain grocery stores and supermarkets, they usually do it because it's a chain. Rite Aid, Walgreens. What was the other wall? Wegmans. It's a Northeastern brand. It's a lot of brands that do it. It's like a normal thing. How do you not know this? Is it not normal over there in the Bay Area? The Bay Area, cuh. Should we shop around for a cruise? How much a cruise would cost? $1,000, right? At least.
Says my suspicion is that the Wi-Fi on cruises is very utilitarian, high latency satellite, not useful for streaming.
No, I agree. Most are like that, yes. But if you look up, Google Starlink on cruises, there's a certain cruise line that has Starlink. Those should be fine because it's Starlink. But the thing is that I assume they're not gonna include it. They might charge me extra to use the Starlink on the cruise. They might charge me like what, $50 a day or something like that. You know what I mean? That's what I'm assuming. They'll charge a lot of money. I'm assuming. I would look it up, but it's a little tough right now. Let's see. Starlink. I can't spell star. Starlink. Cruise. Ships, there we go. Alright. Which cruise ships use Starlink? Okay. What the hell? I hate reading through a whole article.
Sailor says at Lady Styletto, are we going to get a cruise? Bikini Stream?
She's not gonna stream. She doesn't stream. Could. Starlink. They cover coastal waters of North America, some Caribbean islands, parts of South America, the Mediterranean, Western Europe, Japan, Australia, and
Jimmy
New
Alpha
Zealand.
says I fell asleep. Bob Sailor says for me, not you, Ka.
I'm trying to find which cruise lines have it.
Yoki says it's settled for an ankle photo.
I'm trying to find it right now. See, it's almost all. It says almost all major cruise lines and some niche brands have already announced their partnership with Starlink. So it should be on all of them now, like all the major brands.
Lady Styletto says I'll take pics on the balcony.
Oh, Carnival. So Carnival has 100% of their worldwide fleet that has Starlink. That's good. Carnival Holland. I should take a screenshot of this. Carnival Holland American Line, Princess Cruises, Seabourn, Conard, Costa Cruises, Ada, and P&O Cruises. That's for as of May 2024, and as of February 2024 is MSC Cruises. Not all of them though. It's 22 ships.
Quality content.
Yeah, so I'm just sharing what I might do in the future. I really want to do a cruise on stream, a stream cruise stream.
Lady Styletto says, what are you looking up?
Cruise lines that has Starlink on it. If a cruise line has Starlink, I could most likely should be fine streaming it, like internet wise. I should be fine. You know what I mean?
Yoki says at Lady Styletto he wants to see if the ship says internet can support streaming.
Yeah. As long as the Starlink should be fine. Should be.
Styletto says
Yeah, it should be.
says big boy.
It should be fine. If I have Starlink, it should be okay. I might not get like more than a megabyte. I doubt it if I do. But if I do, I do. You know. I know. What's his name? Relic. He tried to stream.
Stiletto says people would not like to be streamed on a cruise.
No, I know.
Issues.
I know. It would have to be a phone stream, unfortunately. Just to be incognito. Or I have to get the DJI action camera and just put it on my shoulder.
Joe says a free stiletto heals. So Yogi says yeah, it's kind of like Burning Man.
I have to be incognito, unfortunately. Yeah, Relic tried to stream on a cruise, but it didn't work. Is anyone else getting failed to load module? Is my stream failing for you guys? Is it buffering? We should be fine. I haven't had issues on the server in a long time. I mean, at least in a month or so.
Lady Stiletto says you didn't know Coffee 4 Joe is my twin.
No, I didn't know. What's up, Mama? How you doing? I know Yogi, but sometimes if you're incognito, then you don't have to worry about. You don't have to worry about it.
Coffee 4 Joe says not your stream. General Twitch issue. Comic Memo says sub cup.
General Twitch issue? I usually get those issues if it's
What about you?
I usually get those errors if it's a bad server connection or if a bad OBS connection, whatever. I'm good. I'm okay. I'm just doing my responsibilities of washing my clothes once every 2 months or whatever.
Coffee 4 Joe says I forgot how the twin thing started. I think Dasher blaming one of us for something. Bob Sailor says, wait, do you think that's normal, Andy?
What is normal? I don't remember what you're talking about. What's normal? Washing clothes? Yeah, that's normal. It's a normal thing to do. That's normal. That's very normal. I mean, around here it is.
Bob Sailor says doing laundry by monthly.
I mean, I don't have that many clothes. That's dirty. I had like one bag. That's it. This whole thing was full. That's it. Nothing else. I still have a lot of clean clothes untouched. I don't like going to laundry unless there's like at least one bag
Lady
full.
Stiletto says a Coffee 4 Joe either Dasher
I used
or
to.
Jody.
Lady would know. Lady knows that I used to go to a laundromat with like at least 2 bags or
Oh, Yogi says, do you watch the
two
30
baskets
show?
or whatever. Now I just go with one bag.
Coffee 4 Joe says blame Jody.
Do you watch the 30 show? No, what's the 30 show?
Bob Sailor says, why didn't you wash the bedding?
Because I didn't have the time. They stopped the washing machine at 9. They stopped the washing machine at 9 o'clock. So I didn't have enough time. Cause
Coffee 4 Joe says, did you use fabric softener?
no. Alright. Blame Jody. Where's Jody?
Stiletto says, do you have clean sheets at the house? Bob Sailor says you say this every time.
I don't know if I have. Yeah, I always leave the house too late. I was too tired to leave earlier. I I wish it was this used to close at 11 o'clock, but I guess because it's on the foot traffic, just keep it open until 11. So they stop doing it. Save some energy costs.
Use the sheets your mom hides from you.
Yeah, I know. It's somewhere.
Says a lady styletto, he wrapped a body clothes. Coffee for Joe says a lady styletto, we need to clean Andy's place. I am getting OCD.
You get an LCD? Okay. My place is fairly clean, I guess. We'll clean a little bit more when we get home. We'll tidy up a little bit. Tidy up. Oh yeah, I went to the sushi spot today after work. I needed to get more footage of another sushi roll. So I went to get more footage for my reel, and I noticed there was a camera crew over there. At first, I felt a little bit jealous because I told myself I guess I wasn't good enough to be hired for like camera, commercial they're shooting or whatever. And I realized I just met him yesterday, so it's impossible for him to decide over me over them. Because I'm pretty sure they booked it like way in advance, like a month or two in advance or something. And it looked like a big camera crew too. It was like at least eight person camera crew. And I think it was like an agency, like an advertising agency they're working with.
Yogi says there is a lot of background noise.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. No, I know. I figured that out, Loki. Figured it out. I figured it out. It's impossible. Impossible. You can't book a whole camera crew like that in one day, obviously. Yeah. I'm pretty sure they work with that. I'm pretty sure they work with the agency from like a little bit like more north of here, like near Wilkes-Barre or whatever. So like, and I think it was like an agency I know. They follow me on socials, that agency, but they don't call me and hire me. The door locks at 9:30 p.m. It auto locks. So if I step out and it auto locks, I can't get back in unless you let me back in. Yeah. We can play Train Together. Bog, did you download it, Bog? Train Together. Mom, Bog, did you download it? Oh, she is free. She's mean sometimes, but I'm pretty sure most of the time when she's mean, she's actually joking. I can tell she's joking. Why not? It's like $5 or $4 now, right? You don't want to play with us, cuz? Chia? Who? What? Mean does not equal being real? No, I like being real, but the thing is that delivery matters. I could tell when someone's trolling me. Like Bob always trolls me, telling me I'm a loser and I'm an idiot and stupid. But the thing is that Off stream, he sees the opposite. Good. Oh, no battery. What? I'm so fat. How much weight do I need to lose all this like fat weight on my face? Like 30 pounds at least, right? Lulu. You're a Delulu, Jimmy. Jimmy, download Chain Together, please. It's $5. Play with us, Jimmy. Bog, download it. Play with us. Is it just me and Barry? That's it? I'm pretty sure she has a game already. You installed it though?
Jimmy Alpha says I'm unbanning Snarkaroni.
No. She's waiting to get unbanned.
Mama Give Him a Milk says hashtag freezer. Mama Give Him a Milk says damn, you got some dreamy eyes.
I know. I've been told.
Jimmy Alpha says you remember the bad
I've been
Power
told.
Rangers.
I've been told. I'm actually all my
Jimmy Alpha says the
ex-girlfriends.
witch.
All my ex-girlfriends
Lady Styletto says I'm
loved.
scared.
All my
Coffee
ex-girlfriends
Forger says, "Can you bring
loved
us
my
closer?"
eyes. All my ex-girlfriends loved my eyes, cuz. All of them. All of them loved my eyes.
Jimmy Alpha says Bob told you that.
No, all my ex-girlfriends, female, women, ladies.
Coffee Forger says I got a crush on Repulsa.
Really?
Jimmy Alpha says too close cut. Bob Zealer says Rita Repulsa.
Who's Rita? I don't know where you're supposed to. But yeah.
Jimmy Alpha says, and Lady Styletto, close your eyes and kiss her tongue. Lady Styletto says Snark isn't banned. Mama Give Him a Milk says hashtag free chain together. Strawberry MLK says looks like poop on the poop stick.
Free change.
Jimmy Alpha says would you drink your lady's piss?
No, I'm not into the whole peeing thing.
Coffee Forjo says drink.
I'm not.
Have your eye
I'm not into the whole peeing thing. My ID. I mean, if
Strawberry MLK says wanna play?
I ever die, and you have my phone, then you can unlock my phone. Yeah, I do. What time you going to bed? You going to bed at 12? What's late o'clock?
Joe says that Jimmy Alpha is
3 o'clock in the morning? Yeah, I know it's a weekend,
Joe
but
says chat is going to
I don't want to ruin my sleep schedule. And I think my sleep schedule is good now.
I can't do that, but like plenty of coffee.
Oh, okay. Alright, so we'll aim to play at 11:30, the latest. I mean, if I could get on by 11, by 11, I mean, ideally maybe 10:45 to 11 p.m. would be a good time to start.
Keep me out of your degen. Thank you.
Yeah. Keep me out of your degen? What do you mean, keep me out of your degen?
Coffee
Pikachu.
4 Joe says at Lady Styletto I feel called out. Jimmy Alpha says you're gonna match my freak. At Lady Styletto.
Pokemon card.
Coffee 4 Joe says our skid mark drawers toss.
No. I don't know what it is. I heard of it, but I don't know what it is.
Jimmy Alpha says. Jimmy Alpha says put some skid mark on that shirt for it, Bob Sealer.
No.
Lady Styletto says are the clothes fully dry.
Yes. It was in the jar for 21 minutes, so it should be fine.
Bob Sealer says at Jimmy Alpha, you nasty cup. Jimmy Alpha says hi at Lady Styletto. Jimmy Alpha says Andy doesn't know what skid marks are at Bob Sealer.
I've heard of them, but I don't know what it is.
Lady Styletto says at Jimmy Alpha. Spo Yogi says it takes me 10 business days to fold my clothes.
Wow.
Kudos. Bob Sealer says at Jimmy Alpha, I'm not surprised he has them for sure.
Huh?
Coffee 4 Joe says skid marks are duty stains.
Duty stains? I don't got that. I go to the bathroom properly, like a normal human.
I didn't get it done. I didn't expect. I only left a little.
Bob Sealer Boxealer says show panties.
Hmm?
Boxealer says at Jimmy Alpha, have you been a nasty girl, Jimmy?
My battery's gonna die.
Coffee 4 Joe says Chad is making me scared.
Hmm? Why? What are they doing?
Coffee 4 Joe says Andy is not some sex object.
I mean, I want to be.
Boxealer says at Coffee 4 Joe.
Bro, I like to shush people. I want to be an e-boy.
Jimmy Alpha says Andy is a 2-inch cuck machine.
I want to be an e-boy. Being an e-boy is my dream come true.
Boxealer says this is so funny. Coffee 4 Joe says at Boxealers.
We're gonna shush each other now.
Jimmy Alpha says maybe you need 300 milligrams and talk to the devil.
No, not right now.
Lady Stiletto says action kicks over a rock and finds Chad.
Chat? What are you hiding from you?
He wants to go home.
Good.
Boxealer says at Jimmy Alpha, I might do the rest of what I have, which is like 375 milligrams. The fam is gone.
I don't know.
Jimmy Alpha says this guy.
What is it, Harry? What are you gonna do at home?
Which number is it?
Jimmy Alpha says I got a 100 milligram sherbet in the freezer.
Yeah, it sounds dangerous. I don't want to see the. I don't want to see God anymore.
Coffee 4 Joe says you all failed the DRE program.
Yeah. I did, that's for sure.
Boxealer says at Coffee 4 Joe yes, but I'm succeeding at Life Cup.
That's the exception to the rule. Once
Jimmy
you're
Alpha says go
successful,
get some Delta 8 Cup.
once you're successful, you can do anything you want.
Jimmy Alpha says it's legal.
I mean, anything's legal if you have if you have the right amount of money. Anything's legal. Unfortunately, that's just how it is. That's just how the game is played, chat. If you got the money, you can do anything.
Jimmy Alpha says go get Delta 8. Send me Bill.
No.
And yes, I'm sure that's great.
4 Joe says, what happened to good old-fashioned vodka tampons?
What are you talking about? What's that?
Bogsealer says maybe one day I'll bring Andy to one of my investor meetings and have him meet some really high-level dudes so he can see that there's levels to this thing called life.
Levels of life.
Bogsealer says at Coffee 4 Joe, I remember that. Jimmy Appa says Andy needs the tampon every 30 minutes.
Yeah, levels of life. I know exists. I'm not good at social engineering. I suck at social engineering. I've admitted that was my weakness, cuz I'm not good at social engineering. I know how humans behave, but I don't like manipulating people, you know? It's not a thing I would enjoy doing.
Jimmy Appa says at Bogsealer, I hope he puts on his accident injury lawyer suit. Mama give him a milk says hashtag freezer. Bogsealer says at Jimmy Appa. Strawberry MLK says hashtag freezer. Jimmy Alpha says get some pizza later, cuh.
No, thank you. Why are you doing this to me? Alright, almost done. We almost done, cut. What are we doing next? Oh, we have salmon. We tried to clean Salem's teeth as well. What time is it? So we should be home in about 20-30 minutes.
He's not gonna give you another dollar. Oh.
Jimmy Alpha says pizza.
No.
Wait a minute.
Trying to make me regain my weight. I'm trying to lose weight.
Bro, look how busted up the.
I feel coins.
Look how busted up the.
I feel coins.
Mama give him a milk says pizza for Jimmy.
Yeah. Jimmy, he doesn't mind the weight
You
gain.
do it. Don't tell me.
Right, Jimmy?
No, you do it. Don't tell me. No, it's a tough. I was cheering for you, cuz.
Strawberry MLK says Jimmy is a feeder.
I can see that.
I never watched this.
Jimmy Appa says I like him a little thick-see.
I cannot be thick. I need my abs.
Bog Sealer says damn we have little cuz there. Mama give him a milk says cut. Bog Sealer says that Jimmy Appa likes them tortoise.
He'll be empty your pockets. It's going out. Yeah. Just buy everything. Everything you touch multiplies. He'll be
Jimmy Appa
everything
says
you
I
touch
copy tortoise
multiplies.
muy caliente.
No, I gotta do multiply and then it'll multiply everything.
Mama give him a milk says do you even read comic books?
And then you're gonna be the richest person.
Jimmy Appa says there's a new Batman cartoon on Amazon Prime.
Hmm? Oh, no. I don't watch.
You'll be the richest.
And then I would just buy everything I want.
What about Pokemon cards?
I need money for that. You can't pay with money.
Yes, you could.
Yeah.
Heads or tails?
He was like, how does space work to the tails? Oh, no, he goes like this.
Little flex.
No, what are you doing? Oh my gosh.
Está haciendo
It's a
eso.
runaway coin. It's a runaway coin. It's a runaway coin. It's right here, under the card. Bro, it's a runaway coin. Nah, bro. When I was gonna do the thing, I was
Jimmy
gonna
Appa says are you still clipping
Oh,
tortoise?
no. I hate folding.
Oh, so he throws it out.
No, he does like this. And but then he just catches them. I think he flips it
Bro,
back.
that coin was that coin was trying to get away.
Appa says hell yeah, love
Oh
this trip.
my god, it's a runaway coin! Oh no, it's a runaway coin! Yes, over there, you're right. It's a runaway coin, it's running! And it's on the street!
That's not a good shot. Ew!
It's
What's up, Annabelle?
Got poor food.
straight up.
Poor food.
You nasty.
Runaway coin.
Imagine I could buy let's do a runaway coin and we have to
Jimmy Appa says should I eat the sherbet? Adam Boo says what's up cup?
So,
imagine
We can't go back to the box.
Adam Boo says at Jimmy Appa high.
this shirt is ruined, honestly.
Bob Sealer says that Jimmy Appa does Andy need to wash his culo. Bob Sealer says at Adam Boo Heckle. Jimmy Appa says hi at Adam Boo.
This shirt is completely ruined, honestly. I should throw it away. I'll just use it in the house and
Adam
that's
Boo
it.
says at Bob Sealer sub cheap.
Renegade, 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 renegade.
Oh, no. all you. There we go. Finished.
Yo!
You cheated. I'm gonna put myself in this dryer.
I ran.
But not.
It was like this on the bottom straight and then went up.
This is Ninja movie where it's Ninja put another Ninja
No.
in the dryer. So they go.
Yo, my face dirty.
I'm gonna read the bathroom.
My face is
There we go. I got everything. Alright. You're trying to get the attention of the kids. Hold on. You're trying to get the attention of the kids. That's not cool, chat. I don't like getting kids on the stream. So you always do the noise around the kids, and they start getting interested in the stream, and it's just stupid. I don't like that. I don't want attention of the kids. They're around me, and you guys making noise on purpose to get their attention. You're trying to get their attention, and no, the alerts attract them to the stream. Obviously, they're kids. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? No, but it was more when they were around me. It increased. That's what I mean. All right, what was redeems? What was it redeemed?
Strawberry MLK says you're overthinking shit.
No.
Adam Boo says, is this you?
I noticed patterns, and the alerts increased.
Adam Boo says 10 jump jacks, 10 bendovers.
The 10 jump jacks, 10 bendovers. Okay. The alerts increased when the kids were around me. Where's my tripod? I just realized I don't have my tripod with me.
Jimmy Alpha says pattern D's.
Where did I put my tripod?
Says I don't think so.
Where did I put my tripod? Do you guys know where I put it? I thought I brought it with me, didn't I? I could have sworn I brought it with me.
Says boo you suck.
I could have sworn I brought it with me from home. Did I lose my tripod again? Oh my god.
Anna Give My Milk says it's up your cheeks, cunt.
I keep losing it. I don't know why.
Jimmy Alpha says worst TikToker ever.
There we go. There it is. Shit. There's speaker. There we go. leftovers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, Jesus Christ. Gonna watch me from far away. Show you the drums. The battery's gonna die soon. We gotta get out of here before my battery dies. The driver's watching me. Female driver's watching me. Think I'm a weird motherfucker. Why TTS is not working?
Jeffy J says TT. Mama Give 'em a Milk says you are a weird motherfucker.
I know.
Jimmy Alpha says they said it.
See, that's her right there. That driver on the left. It's your fault, chat. Now she's gonna always remember me as a weird guy who does workouts in the parking lot.
Jimmy Alpha says you're gonna end up on a beware poster.
I know. And I'll tell him it's not my fault. It's my chat's fault. Blame them. Blame my chat. Just blame the chat. My chat. Just blame you. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Jimmy Alpha says help, we are stuck in the trunk.
You're not in the trunk. You're not in the trunk. There. That should be enough quarters for next time, I would hope.
Jimmy Alpha says Barry wants Dairy Queen.
We don't have Dairy Queen here. We have Rita's, but it's not. They don't sell real ice cream, I don't think, and it's closed at 9, I think.
Strawberry MLK says yes, I do. Strawberry MLK says they sell custard, which is even better.
Custard? What's that? Do they really sell custard? What is custard? Custard isn't like a flan? Tomorrow I have to do a 2-hour workout. I have to work harder, unfortunately.
Mama Give 'em a Milk says it's unfair that I sub to you, and you don't get Barry Dairy Queen.
You don't have Dairy Queen here. But she's saying that Rita's has custard. What do you mean by custard?
Strawberry MLK says, have you lived under a rock?
I mean, I try not to go to places that sells like pure sugar.
Strawberry MLK says it's unfair that I sub to you, and you don't get Barry Dairy Queen.
Rita's and ice cream shops, it's like pure sugar. It's very, 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 very high in sugar. That's why I avoid it, because I cannot consume it. It's very, very bad for me. Very bad for me. Specifically me.
Strawberry MLK says, yeah, it's amazing. As in Venom says, so donuts aren't pure sugar, yeah, right.
I mean, it's a little bit different. It has more bread, which converts into sugar. It's a little different. A little different. It has more bread than sugar usually, but bread converts into sugar. Gets converted.
As in Venom says, yeah, it's different, all right. It's fried pure sugar.
Yes, fried pure sugar. Exactly.
Jimmy Appa says, did you eat all the Panda Boner?
No.
Strawberry
I saved
MLK
it.
says
It's
it
in the
depends
freezer.
what kind of donuts you're getting.
in
Cake
the
donuts are just sugar.
What? I never. What's a cake donut? You talking about is Dunkin' Donuts or cake donuts? I don't know. I never classified a cake donut. I don't classify them. I don't go that deep into donut chemistry.
Strawberry MLK says they serve cake donuts.
What's a cake donut?
Jimmy Appa says you are a fake foodie.
I never heard of cake donuts before. I only know.
Strawberry MLK says it's a denser donut.
I only know.
Jimmy Appa says, do you like Boston cream pie donuts?
Dunkin' Donuts.
Bogsealer says, Andy, why you lying, cuh?
They're thicker.
You act like people in chat haven't been watching for longer than the 2 weeks you have been finally healthy after 40 years. It's
Yes.
cringe AF, cuh.
Huh? I've been busting my ass, cuh.
As in Venom says, it's all good. He is just cheating himself.
What? I did not eat a donut today. Did not eat a donut. Can someone, mods, can you put me in privacy, please? Privacy? 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 Privacy?
Day.
I want, today's Fish Friday. I just,
Chevy J says, scene successfully switched to PVT.
thank you. I just grabbed some salmon from the store. Keep it on me.
Jimmy Appa says, what if they made a Fig Newton donut?
I would try it. At least one of them. I just have to be very careful in timing my cheat
Strawberry
days.
MLK says that sounds nasty. Adam Boo says that Jimmy Appa, did he do jump, jack, and bend over?
Yes. You missed it, cuh. You missed it, cuh. You missed it, cuh. Cuh. You missed it. What is this guy? Or a girl just driving around all over the street.
Bogsealer says Fig Newtons are for old people, cuh.
No, you haven't had any recently then. Fig Newtons are best. It's amazing.
Chado __ says, you should do a community. Game night to connect with your community. More League play games. Week IDK Monopoly or something.
I do community almost every single night, cuh.
Bogsealer says, because I am not old, duh.
You said you're old every day.
Bogsealer says you also like prune juice.
You say you're old every single day, but you know you're not deep down. You're only what, 37 now? I wish I was 37.
Bogsealer says community aka me.
Well, I'm turning 40 in like what, 6 months from now, I think, right? I don't know how many months. Like 8
Bogsealer
months.
says 36 chill. Jimmy Appa says we failed yesterday mission because you weren't there. Strawberry
I was
MLK says
sleeping.
yeah, Chappie is old AF.
Yeah, I'm older. Maybe not the oldest in the community, but I'm older than Bob, that's for sure. I wish I was 36. But
Mama Give Him a Milk says we need you to squat up, cuh.
Squat up,
Strawberry
kid.
MLK says when is your B-day? Chano
April
__
1st.
says 40 is the new 20. Andy, you good?
April 1st. No, it's literally. It used to be midlife crisis at 30, but I think midlife crisis now is gonna be hitting 40, especially for me because like I'm not doing so well in life. You know, honestly, not doing so well in comparison to these 20-year-old kids who has like millions of dollars already. Millions of dollars. These 20-year-old kids.
Bogsealer says imagine being Andy's dad, and you're told you're having a kid on April Fool's Day.
I know. Unfortunately, my dad, my biological dad,
Strawberry MLK says I think you've been in a midlife crisis for a long time.
no.
Chano
My
__
biological
says midlife time to sell home and got the Thailand.
My biological father, I don't think he knew what is April Fool's Day. And I don't think my mom either knew as well. April Fool's thing it's a U.S. thing. And my parents moved here, I think, about 40, 50 years ago, I think. I think.
Bogziller says, sell me your house and move out here. I'll hire you as a ranch hand.
$200,000 house. My cat would not like it in that environment either. I don't know. Can I be a remote worker and work remotely and
Jimmy
help
Appa says, yep, 100K.
Can I be
Strawberry MLK says at Bogziller, laziest ranch hand you'd ever have.
Can I be a remote worker instead? A remote worker?
Jimmy Appa says your cat would like the other animals.
No, he cannot be outside. He's a house cat.
Bogziller says at Strawberry MLK, I just want to see him get bit by a horse.
No, thank you. Is that common for horses to bite people? I don't think it is.
Strawberry MLK says at Bogziller.
I don't think it's common. I don't think it's common practice.
Jimmy Appa says, what if the horse mounts Andy? Bogziller says I've been bitten. It hurts like an Andy. Strawberry MLK says they bite bad vibes and you have bad vibes.
But it bit Bog.
Bogziller says that Jimmy Appa Andy would consent.
If it
Jimmy
bit,
Appa says at Bogziller, do you have any donkeys or is Andy your first?
if it bit Bog, that's not a good sign. He's the owner.
Mama Give Him a Milk says at Jimmy Appa he does love them BBCS.
The lady falls.
Strawberry MLK says Bog was an exception of the bad vibes rule. Bogziller says at Strawberry MLK I was learning to be a farrier and it bit me. No, not my horse.
What's a farrier?
Jimmy Appa says, did you bite it back?
That's a little dangerous, isn't it? You bite horseback. You bite you harder.
Jimmy Appa says you know a flubber. Bogziller says someone who changes horseshoes and maintains them. Bogziller says makes them too.
Oh, you're learning to do that? Yeah, those are not easy. It looks easy, but when a professional expert person does it, I've seen it. It looks easy, but it's definitely hard.
Adam Boo says I am home. Jimmy Appa says sometimes I scroll YT shorts and I see those videos of horses. Bogziller says at one point we own 9 horses. So
If you have enough money to pay someone
Jackie
to do
J
it,
says seen successfully switched to live.
if you have enough money to pay someone to do it, I don't think you really need to learn. I would only learn it if you're like in a pandemic, obviously, and you can't have anyone come by, and you're trying to avoid a virus like COVID. That's more understandable in that situation. Kitty,
Adam Boo says any horse try on haul on YT.
kitty, kitty. Kitty? What?
Bogziller says I was learning new skills though.
Yeah. Yeah, I like to learn new shit too as well, actually. I understand. What are you doing, cat? What? What? Why are you crying, baby? Always crying. Always crying. Alexa, turn on light.
Okay.
I have to switch over. My phone's about to die. Oh. What? I know. You're a crybaby. Just a crybaby. It's burning up in here. I know. Alexa, turn off light.
Okay. Matt Sharpbait says at Bob Sealer, and now you're trying to tame this donkey.
Mott's, what are you doing, Mott's? Hey, Mott's, you going to sleep right now, or you want to play Chain Together in about an hour or so? You know, or you have to go to bed early. I know you're a freelancer, so you work like every day, right?
Bob Sealer says at Matt Sharpbait.
You have to work every day, right? Oh wait. Where's my
Mama Give Him My Milk says Mots.
Mott's.
Chato__ says chain together with CM and Milky. Matt Sharpfig says going bed shortly. Too late 3. Matt Sharpfig says it's past 4 a.m.
I understand. I understand, bruv. I understand, bruv. Bruv.
Mama Give Him My Milk says at Chato__ no, I don't have the game.
It's $5. CM, can someone DM CM to buy the game? $25.
Matt Sharpfig says I was up early for a morning meeting today, and the client didn't even show you. Matt Sharpfig says up.
You still got paid, right? That's all that matters. I would definitely charge him.
Matt Sharpfig says they pay me a fixed rate, a month and I work however much I want.
But if they don't show, I mean, is it fixed rate? But is it a specific amount of hours? A specific amount of hours per month? You charge extra when they no show?
Matt Sharpfig says it can be lent 2020 heat.
What's up, Camille?
Matt Sharpfig says nah, it's up to me.
Oh. Oh, I show.
Matt Sharpfig says they just pay and I do whatever.
I do
A
whatever.
weekly meeting.
Weekly meeting. Oh.
Adam Boo says at Matt Sharpfig at Camulum 2020. Strawberry MLK says hey at Camulum 2020. Camulum 2020 says hello at Matt Sharpfig.
Mots. I want to get naked so bad.
Camulum 2020 says hi at Strawberry MLK hi. Matt Sharpfig says Grandpa Curtains. Bogsealer says when do you think the last time something on top of that cabinet was used?
Okay. Let's get to cooking. Time to feast, Jen. Time to feast. We should do I should boil some fucking whatchamacallit. Whatchamacallit.
Adam Boo says, holy shit, 100 Jody. Joe Dugminster says, hi Andy. Hi Jessica.
100 what?
Hi everyone.
What do you mean 100? Oh, 100 consecutive watch streak?
Adam Boo
Yes.
says at Joe Dugminster.
Thank you, Jody, for watching me.
Joe
100 times.
Dugminster says, happy fucking Fish Friday.
Yes. Bog and other people are probably, I don't know, too much, they said. There's never too much of Sheffy J, right, chat? Or Andy. What are we eating?
Bogzealer says at Joe Dugminster, don't be sad. I am at 131.
Where is the salt? There it is.
Bogzealer says watching Andy is therapeutic. It lets me know I am, not a POS.
He troll. He's trolling. He loves me. He knows I'm not a piece of shit. He wouldn't watch a piece of shit. He knows it.
Joe Dugminster says at Bogzealer, you are amazing. Adam Boo says you too much love this chat. Adam Boo says must.
Yes.
Bogzealer says like went to bed late and forgot to brush my teeth. Oh well, Andy doesn't do it at all, see.
I do it all the time. What are you talking about? I've been doing it every single night since I was 28.
Joe Dugminster
27?
says at Adam Boo I have issues and need help.
I don't know what age. These are moldy. I want to cook all these. The small ones. Someone's food. Let's feed them. He's bitching for
Joe
food.
Dugminster says moldy.
Yes, a little bit mold. It's not, it won't kill you. Alright, chat. Mold will not always kill you. Just cut around it. That's it. Should be fine.
Joe Dugminster says mold on what?
On sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes.
Joe Dugminster says moldy fish might kill you.
No. On sweet potatoes. I think I benched too much last night. My back is like a little bit strained. Like the back.
Strawberry MLK says I would not eat the moldy sweet potato.
I just cut it off. It's no big deal. It's no big deal. Remember last time you told me not to eat it and I was fine, remember? I was completely fine. Just cut
Coffee
it
for
around.
Joe says Jody missed everything.
Just cut
Jimmy
around.
Appa says you nasty cut.
Just cut around
Joe
the mold.
Dugminster says hey at Strawberry MLK I wouldn't eat anything from this kitchen.
Just cut around the mold, you should be fine. Most of the time. 98% of the time should be fine. Know what I mean?
Joe Dugminster says at Coffee for Joe I am glad I missed it. What I miss? Strawberry MLK says at Joe Dugminster hey at Joe Dugminster I too would never eat anything he made.
You didn't miss much. I was just doing laundry before this. Fuck me.
Joe Dugminster says Jimmy best Jimmy. Coffee for Joe says at Joe Dugminster we had a healthy discussion about skid marks.
See? It's fine. No biggie. It's just cosmetic.
Joe Dugminster says OMFG you did laundry finally.
Yes. I mean, it was only one bag, so it wasn't like a lot. But yeah, as long as you cut the mold, you should be fine, in my opinion. No guarantees. Depends on your immune system.
Strawberry MLK says I don't think so. I've read that the spores get into the vegetable.
Some sports are healthy.
Joe Dugminster says 55 days and one bag of laundry. Jesus Louises. Gearsa415 says do you live with your wife or parents?
Neither.
Strawberry MLK says no mold spore is healthy.
Isn't cheese mold? Isn't cheese a mold? What's up here? Gears of War, welcome back. Well, imagine if Strawberry calls in the
Joe Dougminster says at Cheersa415, don't forget the bodies in the basement.
Imagine
Strawberry MLK says at Cheersa415 he lives alone, but really shouldn't.
Imagine
Coffee
if,
4 Joe says penicillin is mold.
Imagine if Strawberry calls in tech support for her internet and it ends up being me. That'd be hilarious. I might not assume it's gonna be her at first, even though I know her voice. I know her voice pretty well. I'll be her tech support for internet.
Mama Give 'em a Milk says then she can report you.
No. Don't
Strawberry MLK says pretty well. I'm creeped out. Strawberry MLK says I'm becoming a mute.
No. No mutes.
Coffee 4 Joe says we need a Google Sheet for roommate potentials. Joe Dougminster says my tech support is Florida-based, thank the Lord. Bogsealer says at Strawberry MLK he recorded it and listens nightly.
Huh?
Strawberry MLK says at Bogsealer. Chato__ says sell house, move to Thailand, and start Simp Mafia. Productions at Cheffy J.
Simp Mafia Productions. But they won't be Simp Mafia members in Thailand. I would have to make my own version of Simp Mafia in Thailand.
Mama Give 'em a Milk says at Chato__ real. Strawberry MLK says, but honestly, if it was you, I would keep you on the phone for 5 hours on hold.
I'll be hilarious.
Joe Dougminster says, love to see dirty moldy spores all over the cutting board.
Yes. I love mold too. Mold is great. It keeps your immune system keep going and going. It keeps it going and going and going and going.
Chato__ says, are these mangoes?
Sweet potato.
Joe Dougminster says, Salem, you precious amazing being.
Yes. He is precious. He is precious.
Adam Boo says crabs.
No, this is not crabs. We don't eat crabs.
Jumper says cheer 1 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 cheer 1.
Thanks for cheers.
Joe Dougminster says moldy spore sweet potatoes.
Yeah.
Strawberry MLK says salami so cute. Poor thing has nowhere clean to go though.
No, my house is very clean.
John Briss says what?
What in the butt? What in the butt?
Strawberry MLK says the house is a shithole cuh.
Nah. It's a mansion. I think he misses upstairs, honestly. He used to be at watching the window. He used to be a watchdog at the window. Watchdog.
Strawberry MLK says you should get him a cat tree so he can look out the window.
He does have one, but it's not against the window. It's next to my bed. But he could watch me. He enjoys watching me. He watches me.
Strawberry MLK says, well, maybe move it.
There's no window in there. There's no window around here, really. I mean, not tall enough. The cat tree is not tall enough.
Strawberry MLK says there are two behind you.
No.
John Briss says whole fried potatoes.
The one behind me, he doesn't need a catch tray. He just go on the table, which my mom hates. She hates it when he goes up there. Because the table is meant for humans only, according to my mom. My mama said, tables for humans, not for animals, basically. That's what she said. Essentially.
Pikachu.
Mama.
Pikachu.
Pika pika.
Pikachu.
Pika pika.
Joe Devminster says I've been silenced. I hate it here.
Why you been silenced? You're not allowed to be silenced.
Joe Devminster says you took away the Twilight command.
Twilight? I don't have a Twilight command. Twilight?
John Briss says poop stick command. John Briss says prob.
Toilet command? No, I didn't take it away. Ask the mods. Ask the mods. Who took it away from Jody?
Joe Devminster says it's gone.
I don't know. I didn't take it away. Ah!
Joe Devminster says don't blame the mods.
It's so sensitive. I definitely need cavities.
Joe
Oh.
Devminster says Jimmy would never do
I need
that.
a fill for sure.
Joe Devminster says Jimmy loves chat.
I won't be able to get a fill until like November, like by end of November. What time is it? Alright, by 11 it should be done. I'm gonna start cooking the fish right now.
Strawberry MLK says it be LOCKED the copy pasta.
I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything to the copy pasta. Talk to the mods. Throw something into the Discord.
Joe Devminster says I am distraught. Strawberry MLK says bro it was deaf you.
No, it was not. I swear to God.
Joe Devminster says I am so sad.
I wouldn't delete any command. I don't really
Joe
handle commands.
Devminster says I will never recover.
I add some commands, but I don't really manage commands.
Joe Devminster says you don't believe in God.
No. No, you don't.
Pikachu. Pikachu. Pikachu.
John Briss says Christian.
No.
John Briss says non-believer at all.
No.
Mama Give Him a Milk says poop.
I don't believe in anything.
Strawberry MLK says they installed the toilet incorrectly, and the poopy water would go through the wall and create moldy, so the contractor told her to cut a hole to prevent moldy. Instead of replacing the toilet, his mom told him, when he takes a big dump, to use a stick to break up the poop. John Briss says stuff happens because it happens.
Yes. Stuff happens because it happens, yeah. That's just how life is. Pure, sometimes some things
Mama
are
Give
pure
Him a
luck,
Milk
though.
says they installed the toilet incorrectly and the poopy water would go through the wall and create moldy, so the contractor told her to cut a hole to prevent moldy. Instead of replacing the toilet, his mom told him, when he takes a big dump, to use a stick to break up the poop. John Briss says cheer one.
Thank you,
Strawberry
cheer.
MLK says toilet is the below CK word. Strawberry MLK says why did you block it?
I didn't bog it. I guess a mod got tired of the meme. I guess a mod got tired of it.
Strawberry MLK says yes you did.
No, I did not.
Joe
I swear.
Dugminster says they installed the toilet incorrectly, and the poopy water would go through the wall and create moldy, so the contractor told her to cut a hole to prevent moldy. Instead of replacing the toilet, his mom told him, when he takes a big dump, to use a stick to break up the poop. Junbris says true. Joe Dugminster says a mod. Junbris says poop.
I assume because it happened every single night, I think they got annoyed. I don't care really. I mean, I don't care if you guys play it every night. Obviously, it could turn off some new viewers a little bit if it's like excessive. You know what I mean? It could turn off some new viewers.
Joe Dugminster says we care. Wow.
What? Huh?
Mama Give 'em a Milk says you turn off new viewers.
Oh.
Strawberry MLK says you know what would turn off new viewers. Your negative 1 million aura. Junbris says yum salmon.
Huh?
Joe Dugminster says Andy did this to us. I am distraught.
I'm not always negative. I need my sharpener. Have you seen my sharpener, chat? Sharpie. I don't see a sharpener.
Strawberry MLK says up your butt. CM
your
NYC
butt.
TV says have you seen my nuts? Joe Dugminster says I hope your fish comes back to life and slaps you.
Oh, I can't find my...
Junbris says haircut tomorrow cut.
I can't find my whatchamacallit. Haircut tomorrow? No. Why do you say that?
Bogsealer says it wasn't Andy, yet he's giving reasons as to why he did it. Junbris says at Joe Dugminster.
I can't find my sharpener. I don't want to spend an hour looking for a sharpener.
Joe Dugminster says I am broken.
I'm sorry.
Junbris says haircut stream.
No. I haven't cut my hair in like 8 years. I'm scared if I cut it, it won't grow back. I'll cut it though once we hit $2,000 on the Dono Go. It'll be like a bog style haircut. What's the command? Is it season 2 Dono? Type in season season 2 Dono. And that's the
Strawberry MLK says then it's time. Junbris says 30 dono and haircut.
No.
Strawberry MLK says I ain't giving you shit.
We have to finish the
Bogsealer
Dono Go.
says I asked my lady about your hair, and she said it's disgusting.
I don't believe
Sorry,
you.
cuh, but that shit has to go. You
I
look
don't-
like a creep cuh.
I don't believe you.
Junbris says. Camulum 2020 says LOL.
I don't believe you.
Adam Boo says don't cut it, just dye it in bright green. Annie Frissa says when he said a mod did it, he meant that Warcraft guy. Jimmy Appa says I asked my lady about your hair, and she said it's disgusting.
You don't have a
Sorry,
lady.
cuh, but that shit has to go. You
You're
look like a
single.
creep cuh.
You're single.
Strawberry MLK says yeah, you look unprofessional and bad with that hair. No one likes it. Bogsealer says I'll have her send you a voice message.
No, thank you.
Strawberry MLK says I asked my lady about your hair, and she said it's disgusting.
What?
Sorry, cuh, but that shit has to go. You look like a creep cuh. Mama Give 'em a Milk says I asked my lady about your hair, and she said it's disgusting. Sorry, cuh, but that shit has to go. You look like a creep cuh. As in Venom says I asked my lady about your hair, and she said it's disgusting. Sorry, cuh, but that shit has to go. You look like a creep cuh. Jimmy Alpha says I want a voice message.
Jimmy is into women a lot. You can tell.
Bogsealer says at Jimmy Alpha chill cuh. She's not a torta. Bogsealer says and you're not. WTF.
I'm not obsessed about it though. I'm more obsessed about friendships and money and creating shit.
Junbris says ham torta yum em. Bogsealer says you have neither and have done neither, Sue. Jimmy Appa says does she sound like an anime girl?
I've been creating for 14 years. granted, I wasn't paid much.
Strawberry MLK says, Brew, you joined the gym and are getting swole because you're heartbroken over something.
What's that word, swirled, mean? What's swirled mean? Can someone add that to the vocabulary word? What's swirled mean?
Chato__ says, why is the word B, LOCK banned?
Oh.
Chato__ says, I made a long post and it was BLOCK.
Huh?
Bogziller says Andy acts like this isn't his stream and he doesn't have final say. Chato__ says, what you mean you don't know?
No, I don't know. Can you send me a screenshot of what you said? I don't know what I don't handle the block words mostly.
Kyokifofio says, wait, this fitness journey is over some tuna. Chato__ says no. Bogziller says lack of accountability is a common theme in your life, isn't it?
I never finished. Who said I finished my workout journey? I never finished it. Never said I finished it either.
Jimmy Alpha says eat tuna.
I would never finish this workout journey. It's gonna be a lifetime thing. Just because I have like some cheat here and there, I don't think it's a big deal. As long as I manage everything else properly. Know what I mean?
Strawberry MLK says at Kyokifofio, yes it is.
Keep it with you. Keep it with you. Where is? There it is.
Jimmy Alpha says he never even met the E-tuna. Strawberry MLK says over some girl that he never had a chance with if we're all being honest.
What?
As in Venom says at Bogziller Zoomer living in Boomer Body.
I don't want to talk about it, Strawberry. Please don't.
Jimmy
mention
Alpha
it.
says she more like a flounder. Chato__ says at Strawberry MLK no way.
Let's not talk about that shit anymore. It just brings up old drama.
Strawberry MLK says at Chato__ yes way.
It does not bring up the shit.
Bogziller says that is in Venom, too accurate. Chato__ says who was the girl was at Tay1. He said welcome to the EG Boy Cup community. Bogziller says old drama, 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, that's a long time in Twitchland. Twitchland.
Strawberry MLK says at Chato__.
Twitchland is very, very fast paced moving. I moved on, obviously.
Strawberry MLK says yeah, but you're still thinking about it all the time, I bet.
No.
Jimmy Appa says it didn't even end up on LSFK. Lady Styletto says what did I miss?
Okay.
Kyokifofio says E-tuna at that. Big yickers. Ha, and you never had a chance.
I don't have.
No means gay.
I don't have tuna. I don't like tuna. I have canned tuna, but I don't have tuna.
Adam Boo says at Lady Styletto the usual yapping.
This is salmon.
Jimmy Appa says like a fish stick. Strawberry
This is too
MLK
much.
says at Lady Styletto he is
This is
eating moldy
salmon.
potatoes. If you missed that.
Yeah, eating moldy potatoes. What?
Lady Styletto says at Strawberry MLK oh no. Jimmy Appa says whatever fish sticks are made from. Chato__ says hashtag freezer.
Which
Jimmy Appa says pollock.
what's in fish sticks? Can someone answer it? I don't know what's in them, honestly. I haven't had a fish stick in 10 years.
Camulan 2020 says hi at Lady Styletto. Strawberry MLK says cod.
Really? I had no idea.
Extremely Subtle says sup Andy in chat.
Subtitle.
Lady Styletto says at Adam Boo.
Happy birthday again, by the way. I don't know if
Bogziller says the lack of snark in chat has made chat pick up the snarky slack.
I don't remember.
Kyokifofio says whatever works though, Cheffy.
I don't remember.
You looking good, Papa.
Thank you.
It's working. Tummy
Thank you.
smaller. Face looking smaller.
Yes.
Arms looking smaller.
A little bit smaller.
Good stuff.
A little bit smaller.
Lady Styletto says at Camulum, 2020.
I don't know
Extreme
if I said
Subtle says thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
I don't know if I said it
Jimmy
verbally.
Alpha says PP still small. Strawberry MLK says at Bogsealer hashtag freezer. Camulum 2020 says at Strawberry MLK I miss the moldy potatoes too. Bogsealer says at Kyokifofio stop lying to him. Lady Styletto says hey at Extreme Subtle. Extreme Subtle says just got back from the Deadpool Wolverine movie.
Well, how was it?
Jimmy Alpha says why you need 3 knives to cut 1 salmon.
What? Why do I need 3 mags to cut 1 salmon?
Extreme Subtle says at Lady Styletto. Jimmy Alpha says give salami sound salmon.
No, I need no. The other one wasn't sharp, and I don't have the sharpener. I don't know where my sharpener is. I lost my sharpener. It's somewhere in the house. I want to go. How was it? It was good or bad?
Extreme Subtle
Lots
says
of
movie was
action?
really funny. Lots of action.
Oh, well.
Annie Frissa says was his hero slop or actually worth it?
I mean, Keo was around here and there ever since I started streaming, I think. Right, Keo?
Chato__ says I will say, when I watch a video and someone said in my opinion I cringe. So thank for that, Andy.
No problem.
Strawberry MLK says it's KO.
Keo.
Lady Styletto says someone in chat said to sprinkle Tajin on pineapple. It was pretty good. Jimmy Alpha
Really?
says Keo likes it when you call him daddy.
Really? That's true, Keo?
Mama Give Him a Milk says that Lady Styletto it's really good with mango. Jimmy Alpha says Andy doesn't even know what Tajin is. Mama Give Him a Milk says or watermelon. Camulum 2020 says hello at Extremely Subtle. Strawberry MLK says I just told you how to pronounce it and you don't pay attention. Bogsealer says that Lady Styletto apples too.
Keo. I normally say his name. I normally say his full name because I like it. I like the full name. And sometimes I want to say the short form. Short form.
Jimmy Alpha says hey Andy come close.
What? Thank you.
Bogsealer says KO fa fao.
Que lo
Lady
que.
Styletto says I'll try it on other fruit.
Que lo que. Que lo que. Que lo que.
Extreme Subtle says at Camulum 2020 hello.
Sorry. Que lo que. Que lo que. Que lo que. Que lo que. Que lo que.
Bogsealer says he followed Camille Camulum for a year.
Yes. I follow whatever TTS says normally. I trust TTS.
Bogsealer says that Joe Dougminster is Joe Dougminster.
Joe Dougminster?
Strawberry MLK says yeah I love the way TTS says Jody's name haha. Camulum 2020 says at Bogsealer.
Super Potatoes gonna take like an hour.
Lady Styletto says Dasher's PTS calls me Gladys. That is how I got that name.
Really? When was the last time you had PTS? Daily Dasher.
Camulin 2020 says that Bob Taylor giggles. Lady Styletto says that's why he calls me Gladys and Cat.
It must have been years
Lady
ago.
Styletto says chat.
It must have been years ago. Right? Years.
Bob Taylor says at Lady Styletto, I owe Cat. Bob Taylor says and Cat is crazy, lady. Lady Styletto says that Bob Taylor behaves. Camulin 2020 says, I missed you all. Andy Krista says, really? I thought you just told him your name at Lady Styletto. Bob Taylor says I buy it.
Huh? I be huh? What? Oh, I buy that for $1.
Lady Styletto says that Andy Krista knows. It's from TTS.
I buy that for $1. Stick on my head now. I got it. From Robocop.
Jimmy Alpha says, why is it burnt?
Oh, that's crispy. You want the skin to be crispy.
Lady Styletto says that Jimmy Alpha is always burnt. Adam Boo says weird chin.
Hold on. It's on black screen for a second, okay? Alright, that.
Bob Taylor says, when I showed my lady your breezy ponytail, she asked, is this the dude that always moans? Bob Taylor says, show hair, show basement.
No.
Camulin 2020 says, what did you have for lunch this week at Chuck E. J? Adam Boo says it wasn't burned, just the black stain came off from the pan at Lady Styletto.
Exactly. Ah, shit. I don't know where I put the...
The thing then says, show feet stare.
Huh? Show feet?
The thing then says brew.
What's up? Where did I put the book? Where did I put the thing? Must be upstairs.
Bob Taylor says, show it Lady Styletto your hair.
My hair's fine. It's not glistening. It's just a light. You don't need the light, it's glistening a little bit. See? It's down there. What's up, the thing band? How you doing? I can't show feet I can't show feet when it's commanded because it could be considered an incentive sexual content.
Bogsealer says it looks like you walked in the rain, but the rain was grease.
It was
Lady
raining.
Stiletto says, did you wash your hair?
It was
Jimmy
raining.
Appa says at Bogsealer, does your wife cook? If not, hire Andy.
No, she cooks. She cooks. Does she know how to cook Colombian food?
Bogsealer
made-
says at Jimmy Appa, yes. Of course, this ain't no free ride.
I could cook really good Colombian food. Colombiano. Amigo. Eventually, once I go to Cuba, I'll learn more Cuban cuisine.
Bogsealer says Colombian.
Colombiano.
Jimmy Appa says Columbia stream when? Lady Stiletto says Colombian.
I might go back in December if I could get approval from my boss. It might be like
Extreme Subtle says beat me to it, lady.
it might be unpaid time off though. Unpaid time off. It might be. It's here. Ugh. That's what I needed. It's
Lady
crazy.
Stiletto says, are you showing us the basement?
No. I was grabbing my. This is called an apple box in the industry. It's not an actual apple box, but it's inspired by an apple box. But it's like
Camulon 2020 says at Bogsealer at Lady Stiletto.
it's designed to hold a lot of weight. Hold a lot of weight. And like stand on and shit like that. It's meant for photographers or like maybe some film. Maybe small
Jimmy Alpha says fake box.
film productions.
Lady Stiletto says hashtag free basement.
Free basement. Why?
Stationery says look like a poop box. Bogsealer says that thing is vile. What are those stains? Fap hands.
I can show you what it is for. I put this under. So when I put this under, it creates these stains. See? See? Because it's hot. The look of it doesn't really matter to me. I don't generally use it for like on
Jimmy Alpha
props.
says like at Joe Dugminster she doesn't bring her own step
Sometimes.
stool for photography gigs.
Sometimes I would use it as a prop. Depends. Honestly, it depends. I use it as a prop for some shoots. Thank you, lady. Where's Jody? Someone at Jody for me? Someone at Jody? She'll be happy. I don't know if she has a computer or not. She might be mobile only.
Extreme Subtle says at Jonaform.
Who's Jonaform? You guys been cooking tonight? Okay.
Lady Stiletto says Jody is hiding.
I won't be going to bed until like probably 1 o'clock. Honestly, I'm eating right now. It's 11 o'clock. But tomorrow, I definitely have to go to bed earlier. I'm gonna do 2 hours in the gym tomorrow. 2 hours. I'm gonna bust my ass. Bust my ass. The things that I have a hard time running. Like when I do the jog, it hurts my left leg. I don't know why. It's like pressure on my knee, on my left knee. Probably because like I don't have good eye coordination and I overthink shit. So like I probably put more of my weight on my left side. That's probably why. Well, that's probably why it's like hurting. Know what I mean? Know what I'm saying? I'm gonna save this for tomorrow. I'm gonna eat this tomorrow. It should be fun for tonight. Anything when you mix sweet potato, honestly, with salmon, it's usually very good. It's a very good combination. Don't forget to salt it though. It will be bland. Either on top or bottom should be fine. Maybe under it, honestly, it'll look better. Honestly, than over it. Depends. Now, if you're fancy, I would like put I would use a squirty thingy. You squeeze it in like a puree, around it. That'll make it look nicer. We gotta practice harder on plating.
Jimmy Appa says, "Where are the 5 broccoli?"
No, I don't have time for that. No, I need to play games before the community falls asleep on me. The community will fall asleep on me, cuh. The
Century says, "Do you still count calories?"
Yes, but I've been taking a break a little bit. And it's not exact count, no. It's like approximate. Because I'm using the app, and that's it. Whoa. And when I use the app, it's even if I pick the right shit on there, it's nowhere near probably to what its actual number is. It might be close, but it's not near. I don't think. It might be under or over. Alright, ready?
Stationery says, "Closer if you wait, though."
Wait it. Yeah, I know. Thing is, I always forget to do that. I never. Oh, fuck. You break it? Did I break it? You okay? You're good? I didn't break it.
Lady Stiletto says you didn't post your weight.
I know. Cause I have to be naked. I think it was like 2:14 in the morning.
Jimmy Appa says, "Orange pie disconnected."
Did it really? I don't believe you. Did Strawberry fall asleep yet? Who else is playing with us? Any gamers in chat? You guys have any what is it called? Chain together? You guys have any chain together? I don't know why my bitrate is so low in here. It's so crazy.
Strawberry MLK says, "I'm here."
You here? Alright. Who else is playing with us? I forgot. I bit rate is so low. It's so crazy.
Bob Sealer says too many. Corn tabs are freaky, a 66 guy.
No.
Mama Give Remember says play with my nuts.
No.
Strawberry Animal Face says milky. Bob Jimmy.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. Did they install it? I know Bog said he had a game, but I don't know if he installed the game. Bon appetit! The little airplane's coming to you, chat. Say, ah.
My nuts.
Ah.
Bob Sealer said I've had it. Not that I would play. Statuary says dilate.
Where is that?
NYCTV says I
I think CM would do great in
Jimmy
this
Alpha
game.
says tell CM to buy it.
So yeah, I did tell him. CM,
Mama Give Him a Milk says who expects.
go down.
2020 says please remove
CM.
skin from my bike. Mama Give Him a Milk says if no one
Skin.
can, then I ain't gonna buy
The
it.
skin is the best part, honestly. If no, we got Strawberry, we got Bog, and me.
Lady Styletto says at Camula. 2020.
I'm trying to convince CM to buy it. CM, download and buy
Strawberry Animal Case says please play Bog.
Chain Together. It's like $5. If you want to play with us. Good food. Professional chef. Easy. 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 Tastes so good. Perfect temperature too. It might be a little bit over according to like a master chef, but I think that's perfect for me. Honestly, it doesn't look dry. It's what I call glistening. Glistening. It's glistening, chat. Do you hear it glisten? Glistening? Oh.
That is absolute dog shit.
Bob Sealer says like your nasty ass hair.
Alright, we want to do the laundry. I mean, we want to do the Sam's teeth tomorrow.
Tell one bite that salmon.
There's still like 7 more bites. We'll do this teeth cleaning tomorrow. I'll try to.
Mama Give Him a Milk says at Bob Sealer.
We don't have enough time to do it today. Pop in the VC, whoever's playing, or whoever wants to chat during the gameplay.
Bob Sealer says show hair, show basement. Mama Give Him a Milk says CM doesn't play games until 4 more hours.
Tell him he should download it, at least for now, so he can start playing. At 12. Oh my gosh. Or else he's gonna play some Valorant by himself, right? He's gonna play Valo? He's playing Valo again? Valo? He's going back to his roots. Valo. Valorant. This is all you need, chat, for a good dinner. I would have added some mixed vegetables to
Jimmy
it.
Alpha says 4 more hours.
No. He's trolling you. It's not 4 hours. He's gonna go live in 1 hour. And mixed vegetables ready to go. Why am I effing so bad? So crazy. Must be getting some interference or something. Oh god, look at that. It's so perfect. There's certain things I won't eat with fish. And that's like the eyes and the head and the guts. But the skin is very tasty, very crispy.
Bobby says I was hungry until I heard you moaning and eating hot. Too nasty.
Have you not seen my salmon? My bit rate. My bit rate is so bad.
Jimmy Appa says I was hungry until I heard you moaning and eating hot. You nasty.
Jesus.
Jeffy J says cloud. 913.
Yeah.
452 milliseconds.
It's low for my house. So good. It's so
Anthony
good.
says stuff.
Yeah, I know.
Bog Sealer says show tabs. Bog Sealer says show basement.
No,
Jimmy Appa says quit scraping the plate cup.
I'm sorry. I had to consume it. It was so good. Hold on, I'll be right back. Alright. Time to get naked, chat. Who's first? Who's getting naked? Who's getting naked first? I can't go naked first because I'm live.
The thing then says strip.
Yeah. We're
The thing then says already pants.
alright, good. We're here. We're proud of nudity. We're not ashamed of nudity. We're not anti-nudity. We're a community who appreciates the human body.
Bog Sealer says freaky at Andy66 gone.
69
Bog
guy.
Sealer says Bog Sealer says you nasty cunt.
You nasty cut. A lot of people in the U.S. they're ashamed of the human body. I don't know why. Is it because they're obsessed with it? Probably. I think the U.S. Consumes more porn than anywhere else in the world. You know why? Because we like to hide it behind
Linktree
closed
says
doors.
when the artist thinks he has a masterpiece.
We like to hide it behind closed doors. The sex, all the sexual activity. It's all behind closed doors. So it increases the intensity of wanting it more because it's behind closed doors. But in Europe, it's a little different. They're not as obsessed with it because nudity is not a big deal over there. It's accepted.
Strawberry Yellow Cake says you consume more porn than anyone else in the world.
No, I'm saying in general, in the United States consume more porn than anywhere else in the whole world because we take it so serious, and I think we're more religious than even like Middle Eastern countries, and they're extremists.
Strawberry Yellow Cake says it's really only you.
You know, I mean, I don't want to look up the stats. There's numbers and stuff. So if you look at Europe,
Strawberry Yellow Cake says you're projecting.
no. If you look at Europe, like public TV, there's nudity. Like public TV, not cable TV, not satellite TV, public TV. There's like literally nudity. and it's completely normalized. In Japan, you could fuck around and it's not a big deal. It's like it's part of normal human behavior. Normal. It's normal. It's much more normal in many countries. What about the kids?
Mama give him a milk says blah blah blah.
In Europe and Japan, they're fine. They're better than us, in my opinion. In a lot of things. Except for capitalism. The thing is that capitalism in the U.S. we take advantage of the weak. And in Europe and Japan, they don't take advantage of the weak for the most part. Some do, obviously, but not the most.
Bob Sealer says they're better than you thought. Correction.
No. I'm talking about generalities based on statistical data. Statistical data. Do you know what damn it. Statistical data?
Mama give him a milk says, are we gonna play or what?
Yeah, I'm in live channel right now.
Mama give him a milk says, stop yapping cup.
Cuh? Join my channel.
Bob Sealer says I can say statistical, so yes. Jimmy Alpha says stop yapping cup.
Your TTS can say it. Can you say it verbally, cuh?
Adam Boo says yap yap yap.
Yeah.
The Thingman says statistical.
Statistical? Join the VC, cuh. Let me get some vitamins while I wait for y'all.
Adam Boo says no.
Join VC, cuh. Oh, there you are. What's up? Where's strawberry and mom milk?
Statistical. Yeah, that's not a word. The thing, man.
He's trolling, obviously. What's up, Ding Man? How you doing, Ding Man?
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Jesus Christ!
What?
Sentence.
Who's Sentence?
What?
Sentence is naughty.
Who's Sentence?
Sentence is naughty.
Sentence is not naughty.
You're naughty, naughty boy. Oh.
Oh, he's not even in chat. Oh, damn. I was gonna shout him out, but he's not here.
Damn.
Opa hates that.
Opa hates that.
Where's Opa? Ding Man. We're a trolley community a little bit. So just don't take it too personally.
Mama give him a milk says
Don't listen to this guy, right? Thing man, don't take any advice from this guy. Look how he lives. Look at the background. Look at that background. You wanna live like that?
Yeah.
He said, hell to the no. To the no, no, no.
Whoever made that GIF, thank you. It's a good GIF.
You say GIF? You say GIF?
Yes. This is a new GIF the community made. I don't know who made it.
Two things. You say
The Thingman says I'm a bit anear myself.
Alright,
two
good.
things. You say GIF. You
Me
also.
Repost.
Who posted it first? Kyo?
Oh, you microwave fit.
Kyo? Kyo made it?
Hey, yo.
KO?
It's KO Fafeo.
Oh, hell yeah.
In game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In chain together.
Yeah.
You can't die in chain together.
I don't know about that.
I haven't seen anyone die. There you go. Alright, I'm gonna raid my other channel right now.